Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron McKenzie-LaFergie. I'm back with another alternate version list. This week it's good old Tails. Make sure to let me know what other characters you'd like to learn about in the comment section down below. Tails is Sonic's mild-mannered sidekick, and while Sonic often steals the spotlight, Tails isn't without his own cool versions. So get ready, it's time for the top 10 alternate versions of Tails. Number 10. SATAM Tails. Let's start with a pretty darn normal version of Tails. SATAM Tails comes from the Saturday morning cartoon from the 90s, and he's just so cute. Tails is a fox with two big tails, hence the name. He's really young, so he generally doesn't get to go out on the dangerous missions, but he's just so cute! Kinda looks like Rocky the Squirrel or a super naive version of Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day, although Conker probably drinks significantly more beer. Number 9. Prehistoric Tails. This is the version of Tails from Prehistoric Mobius, seen in Sonic the Hedgehog number 12, when Sonic was sent back in time. As you can see, he doesn't look that different from the usual Tails, but he is, darker and hairier, and he can still fly. That said, he's looking sharp in the new fall look, some animal skin turned into clothing. What a trendsetter. Number 8. Metal Tails. Considering Robotnik's MO is making a bunch of robot versions of his enemies, it should come as no surprise that there's a robot version of Tails. That is awesome. Gone is the childish whimsy, the cuteness, the happy-go-lucky nature. It's all replaced with cold steel, or whatever metal he uses, I don't know. He acted as enforcer for Eggman as part of his Metal series, and he did a pretty good job, at least until he got exploded. Number 7. Anti-Tails. Anti-Tails, or Miles, is the evil version of Tails from Mobius in the Antiverse. Like the other evil counterparts, this version of Tails is kind of a jerk. He joined the anti-freedom fighters to terrorize their home world, and stayed on as a member of the Suppression Squad when they invaded Mobius Prime. As always, I just love seeing evil versions of normally good characters. And Tails is normally so clean and so naive, it is just that much better to see him go bad. Number 6. SKYPATROL Tails. This is the Tails who finally got his own game way back in 1995 for Sega Game Gear. I mean, he previously had that educational music game, but just no. This game focuses much more on his ability to fly, to separate itself from other Sonic titles. The game itself didn't do so hot, but it's just great to see Tails getting his moment as the main character. He doesn't seem to have too many physical differences, but it's kinda hard to tell with such low quality anyway. Not the most interesting version, but I think it's important to show everyone that he isn't always the sidekick. Number 5. Sonic for Hire Tails. This version of Tails is from the Sonic for Hire web series, and he is very different from our usual Tails. This one takes charge, helping Sonic find jobs and make money. While he spends much of season 2 in a coma, he comes back to do things like plan heists and lead the mob. He even creates an iPhone game called Cash Explosion that makes him rich and turns him pretty evil, before being defeated and relegated back to sidekick status. He doesn't really look different from other versions, but my goodness is his story ever different. Number 4. TAILS-ZILLA. If you watch the alternate Sonic list, you'll know all about Sonic-Zilla. And unsurprisingly, there's also a TAILS-ZILLA. He comes from the version of Mobius where Chaos Emerald radiation transformed many characters into giant monsters. And the transformation of Tails is pretty awesome. He gets all dark with bat wings on his head and sharp claws. Finally, a version of Tails that I would actually be afraid of. Number 3. Blails. Blails is from the YouTube video Bolonic. Say hi, Blails.
I'm not Tails. I'm my original character, Blails.
Thanks, Blails. As you can see, Blails is totally not a copy of Tails, but rather a completely original character. And he does things. He sits, and he continues to exist. I give up, Blails. What exactly do you do?
I'm still here.
Alright, thanks bud. Number 2. The Tails from Sonic Fear Tails Doll. This is a version of Tails that is absolutely terrifying, and found in Sonic Fear Tails Doll. Oh, that title's awful. Yeah, it's a weird name, but not as weird as the game itself. You're running around as Sonic, but there's blood and weird monsters and graves everywhere, and you're constantly being berated by a freaky looking Tails head. Quite similar to Sonic.exe, but this time it's Tails who's being all freaky. And he does a pretty darn good job of it. I mean, look at this. Number 1. Titan Tails. I gotta go back to Archie Comics once again because this one simply must be on this list. When Tails fused together with a bunch of different versions of himself, he turned into Titan Tails, proving that he is in fact the chosen one. This needed to be in here for 2 reasons. For one, Titan Tails looks like a total beast and it's amazing. But also, it's just so nice for Tails to actually get to be the chosen one. It's kinda like if it turned out that Neville was in fact the chosen one, except with Tails it actually happened. Awesome! That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Which of these was your favorite? Or did I forget your favorite? Share your thoughts in that sweet comment section. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie-LaFergie with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.